My hands are so sweaty. I am so nervous to tell this story. Oh, can I get grounded at 22? I'm in so much trouble. Oh. Just straight off the bat, okay, I hated school. I hated it. No, I loved socialising and I loved my friends that I was with. I hated lessons, I hated teachers, I hated subjects. All of it was just ugh. Okay, first up, I just want to say, don't do what I did. I was a bloody idiot and this is a complete fluke. It's not a good idea to drink before an exam, okay? Enjoy. It took me 4 attempts, I believe, at the maths GCSE. I kept getting D's and E's. I was absolutely just dreadful at it, honestly. I think I was actually one of the last of my friends to pass maths. So a lot of my friends had already gone on and finished it completely with a C or above. So initially I went to one of my friends and said, hey, I've got to resit the exam again. Can I come to your house tonight for some revision? This was the day before I was sitting the maths exam. So I go to my friend's house and she has beers to drink up. She's like, oh yeah, I've got these beers, we can have a couple each and we'll just get on and do some maths revision. So we had a few beers and I felt pretty alright. I didn't feel drunk or anything. I don't really remember a lot of what happened that night, but I don't think we did a lot of maths revision, if I'm honest. Probably not. Okay. I went into school and I felt like a wet bit of spaghetti, you know. I was just kind of laying there like, oh, I don't want to die. I had no idea about any maths. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing in this exam. Gone. And this was my last attempt, I believe, before I had to do it at college or I had to do it next year. This is like my final time that I could sit this exam. So there's a lot riding on it, there was a lot of pressure, and I was hungover as hell. So I ended up saying to my teacher, and I was really honest with him. At the time, my teacher was this amazing maths teacher, the best I've ever had being in education. He's still teaching now, so I'm not gonna say his name, but he honestly saved me. Right at the end of school, I was put into his class, and honestly, if I didn't have him, I would never have passed this exam. So I was straight up honest with him and I just said, sir, I'm really hungover, I'm so sorry. I tried to revise last night and then we ended up, you know, drinking too many beers. I'm really sorry, but I'm so hungover. And I panicked. I thought, oh my God, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. He literally turned to me and went, right, come this way. And he wasn't a strict teacher. Like, this was really unordinary for him. It was really strange, and I remember him just saying, come with me. I was terrified because, you know, you're not meant to be drinking, and especially not when you've got an exam in a few hours. Stupid. So I ended up following him out of the classroom, and he took me down the corridor, and I was cacking my pants, right? Absolutely. Oh my God, I was terrified. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get so much trouble. They're going to expel me. They're going to kick me out of the exam. Oh my God. What? Took me into his office and he threw a cushion on the floor. And I was like, what's going on? Like, what? And he was like, right, you sleep there. You can sleep this off and I'll come and get you for the exam. He leaves the office, turns the light off, goes. He let me sleep during revision. Like, I meant to be revising for this exam. No, I was asleep on his office floor. Just for my exam, he came and got me. But I remember on this exam, he was invigilating. So throughout the whole exam, he was walking up and down and just passing me water, giving me these bottles of water, just trying to get me hydrated, trying to wake me up. I literally felt like that dry bit of skin from Doctor Who. So a few weeks later, I come back into school to get my results because you have like a results day and everyone goes in and picks up their results. You've probably seen it on the news, you know, people opening envelopes and crying or screaming with joy. Yeah, so I had to go in and I expected the worst, really, because I obviously wasn't in a good state when I was doing my exam, and I just hated school anyway. So I opened it and I got a C. I got a C for the first time in my maths exam. You know, it's not a great score, but it's a pass. That's it. I don't have to resit a maths exam ever again. It's over. It's done. How the hell did I do it? How did I even manage to pull out that C? I have no idea. Honestly, I don't. And unfortunately, the teacher who helped me wasn't actually there at the results day because he had already moved on to a different job. So I never got to thank him for it. So if you do see this, thank you so much for letting me sleep off my hangover and just helping me. Now I've got my maths GCSE, I've got a bachelor's degree, and I've got a master's degree. Not in maths, thankfully. Like, no, I haven't done maths since school.